Starting our Facebook Live interviews again as we kick off this Giving Tuesday for the GiveSI campaign. We're really excited to be interviewing all of the nonprofits again. And this morning we get to start with someone who is near and dear to our heart at the Community Foundation. And so I just want to introduce her, and she can tell us a little bit about her mission, the organization, and what the funds donated for GiveSI will go to. So Hadley Stevens, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm so glad to be here, and we're so happy to participate in GiveSI for the second time this year. Rolling in Faith is a nonprofit in Metropolis, Illinois, and we work with adults with intellectual disabilities, and we are just here to provide community and connection for these individuals, whether that be through our monthly respite program or our day program that just launched in August. So all the funds raised today through GiveSI will be going towards our Holland House program, which is our day program, helping us to continue our programming and further develop our community base and to serve clients better in our community.
So tell us a little bit about what your service area is.
So our service area is Southern Illinois and Paducah, Kentucky. So really the Four Rivers region. We have clients from Paducah, and we also have clients from Metropolis who are native to our community. So the good thing about our program is we are tuition based, so we can further serve those who maybe go a little bit outside of our state but are still in the region and still close enough to need services.
Fantastic. So tell us just a little bit about your programming. I know you mentioned respite care, but kind of walk us through what those different programs and projects look like.
Right. So our two main programs are Holland House and placemaker parties. The placemaker parties are the respite events, which are monthly, but our Holland House is our main program that takes the most of our budget each year. That is a 4-day-a-week program where clients who have graduated high school, those 18 years or older, come Monday through Thursday to continue developing their skills, whether that be activities of daily living, so life skills, cooking, cleaning, soft skills, or their functional math, functional reading. And we also have a huge, we place a huge emphasis on community service. We think it's so important. The Holland House program just started in August, and the community has really backed us on this program. And so it's so important for us to teach our clients not only that we're being served by our community and their support, but it's important for us to serve and come alongside other community organizations as well.
So really it's all about, also giving back and having that relationship with their community that's so important.
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us specifically how these funds will be used for those people who want to donate to Rolling in Faith during GiveSI.
Yes, so like I said, we just opened in August, and I am a full-time, I am the executive director, so obviously my position is full-time. And with all the funds we raise through the GiveSI campaign, that will go towards creating a part-time position so that we can continue to serve our clients with the excellence that they deserve.
Well, that's fantastic. Hadley, is there anything else that you want to mention to those people who are considering donating to Rolling in Faith? Is there anything that you want to say as they're kind of making that decision on which nonprofits they want to support in Southern Illinois?
Right. So I think I would just say, I think there's a major lack of awareness about the needs of those with disabilities in our communities, especially those with intellectual disabilities. Illinois ranks pretty low with transition programming for adults with intellectual disabilities. So the need for a program like Holland House that Rolling in Faith is hosting can't be understood. And I think it's so important to get that awareness out there so that while individuals are making their decisions on giving, they can also keep us in the back of their mind throughout the rest of the year. And we would love to come alongside you and partner with you and educate you on these wonderful individuals, because they have made my life so much brighter. They make the lives of our volunteers so much brighter, and we would love to just invite the community at large to come alongside us in that mission.
And that's why I think Tom and I love doing the Facebook interviews, and we make sure that those are an integral part of GiveSI. And the reason is we get to learn a lot about some of these nonprofits, and the information that you provide, some of those stats that some of the other nonprofits will provide to us really gives us a better picture of our community as a whole, right? We just don't see some of that in our day-to-day living. And so it gives us that perspective that we might not otherwise have. And so we appreciate you being able to share that information with people and kind of get that out there, kind of get that day-to-day life out there, the things that maybe people don't see. And so we definitely appreciate that. I also just wanted to touch base real quick. I know it's really fairly new for you. And so I just wanted to ask is there anything that you've learned in these few months, with starting a nonprofit that you could kind of share with us? I know it might be hard to have those specific stories, but of course, if you have one that you can share.
Yeah, I think there's just so much I've learned just since doing full-time programming. But on the nonprofit side of things, I think I can't say enough how important it is to have a mentor within the sector. I have someone that I've worked very closely with for the last year as I've developed this program, and having those individuals to turn to with those types of questions has been a game changer for me, just as a young professional myself. I think in terms of programming, just getting the word out there when you have a mission that is so important, as all of these nonprofits here today have. It's so important to get out and spread the word, because in July, I was putting together volunteer schedules and there were still some slots. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know how we're going to fill these calls. But the right people came along at the right time, because they heard our story and they heard our mission and our heart behind what we do. And now they've come alongside of us, and they are integral parts of our mission. And people that I didn't know before August 15th have become just key players in our organization. So.
And Hadley, your impact in the community is definitely going to increase as you grow as an organization, as a nonprofit. So just want to say thank you so much for being here this morning. We had to be here bright and early. We've been here since about 6 o'clock trying to get everything set up and ready to go. So I know it's an early day for both of us. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Michelle.